I like that.
She got Kodak.
Sound check, Kodak. Sound check.
Sound check. Turn up. There we go.
Like this, I'll be rapping with a sandwich and I'm still making hits.
You got my hand?
Yeah. What's up, TXSU 20, TXSU 19, TXSU 18, TXSU 17, TXSU 16. It's the Lunch Box bringing you the So Gone talents by Self and Kodak. By Self and Kodak. What's good?
What's good?
Hey,
Turn up.
what's up?
Free verse.
Go ahead.
Take it away, brother.
This one for free.
It's that boy Self coming down on the lunch box, so you know I got that sound. Got my black fist up, I ain't gonna say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud, the kings wear the crown. I mean, ain't it funny how we the ones running now when they wanna put us underground, put us in the 6 feet, permanent sleep. If the cops hold the guns, who's gonna shoot the gunner down?
Y'all really ain't no competition. And seeing my composition shouldn't leave you in a calm position. Who tried to keep Kodak off the cipher? Now they picking on me like Peter picked a piper, or did Peter Piper pick a pepper? Well, if me and Peter Piper picking peppers, who you think gon' pick them better? Now I ain't trying to sound arrogant or gain no new haters, but Kodak made this cipher just like Kobe made the Lakers.
Hey.
Kobe made the Lakers, well I'ma make the Giants, cause I'll be standing tall and all these others lying. I'ma get it crazy, and I ain't had no babies cause my pull-out game strong and I ain't never been lazy. I mean, don't try to play me, no, this is not no game, this is no toy, so I don't play, boy, I don't do them things. Boy, what you saying? Straight up off the brain. I done came through going crazy, go insane, cause I'm so berserk in the membrane, don't you see it? And I'ma take the long route because it's scenic, all the way to graduation. Yeah, the freshmen hating cause they ain't really made it, but they still gonna try to take it, but they can't. No, I can't fake it. This is no MA, but I done got it. This is, yeah. Okay. No, stop it. I done came down like a mixtape, so I had to drop it.
Yeah, so he had to drop it, but I'ma come and rock it. Came through, called me clutch like the mascots for the Rockets. Like, I'm just trying to jump on the cipher. Pull this like an all-nighter. Let me blank out. Let me stop by. I'ma come through like a bully and take the lunch box. Wait.
I'ma come through and take the lunch box.
All right, y'all. They wasn't ready for these bars.
I'm gonna eat. Oh, Damo got the bars? You gonna be going hard? Well, shoot, I can put you in the sky. Now, that's a star. That's because that's what you are. Let me look in your eyes. I got a girlfriend, so don't take that by surprise. I mean...
Put that out there.
Public service announcement.
We don't want no trouble.
Let's mention that. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. How about
Nah, don't throw that. Hey, take that part. Bleep it. I cursed.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That was the Lunchbox Cypher.
That's what's good. That's what's good. What's up? What's up? Self Kodak, what's good? Man, look, man, I just want to let y'all know, man, I've been watching y'all fervently. You know what I'm saying? Really take the Houston poetry scene by surprise, man. Tell me more about what's been going on. Matter of fact, tell me more about the Houston poetry scene, period, man. How's that going? Like, I think it's getting bigger.
And make sure you guys tell us a little bit about Free Verse.
Okay, you start off.
Okay, so with the Houston poetry scene, let's go ahead and put out that you know what I mean, it's no competition between the two, but at the same time we do have like a performance style and a slam style. When it come down to the performance style, we have, you know what I mean, open mic lounges every week. That's right. On Fridays, Sundays. We even have a competition for Who's 100s on Thursdays. Man, even Wednesdays on the north side on 529 on 45 and Greens Road. So at least 4 days out of the week, you know what I mean, we pushing poetry throughout Houston. This is everywhere throughout Houston, from the south side to the north side to Cypress, everywhere throughout Houston, man. I'll let Self talk about the slam part, though.
Yeah, the slam part. So recently we just competed nationally in Georgia, and we tied 3 ways for ninth in Group E's finals. And so that was an accomplishment, being that it was our first time going to nationals, and that's like the best poets from around the world, including like Hawaii and Canada, you know.
That's good. That's great.
Yeah, man.
So I'm glad I went down there and represented for TSU. It's always important for us to take our talents to other places. And I want to applaud y'all for winning ninth in that slam competition. That was definitely legit. We need them dubs. We need them dubs coming in. Yeah. So let me ask y'all this, and it might be some other poets out there listening to the Lunchbox right now, to let them know, you know, what is poetry and how does it play into the role of normal life? Because I think we all can say that it's not anything that we could just live off on. But how does it play into you guys' life, knowing that y'all have other professions and y'all plan on doing other stuff professionally?
I guess I'll begin by saying poetry has transformed my college experience.
Right.
Even meeting Kodak last year, we've been doing this for strongly for about a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it started on campus, spitting on campus, just doing it in front of the student center. Then somebody says, hey, can you do this at this event? Can you do this at that event?
Right.
Oh, then we're off campus and we're moving around.
Exactly.
And it goes from a hobby to a lifestyle.
Right.
And one of our mentors, Seven, and even Joe P, like, you know, they are building the poetry scene to where you can almost make a living off of it. You can feature and get paid to do what you love to do.
Right.
You know?
That was my next question. Like, is there money in the poetry business?
Yes, yes, there's money
yeah.
in the poetry business. Actually,
As long as you got bars.
Yeah, if you host and then like if you good,
you
you
can spit,
know.
man, there's most definitely money
But
in it.
we had one of the poets on our team did a poem for the
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, and it aired during the Super Bowl, and it's still airing. I think Channel 11.
So she's still getting paid for
Yeah,
that.
Yeah. So I mean,
That's the residuals.
it's money there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Yeah.
be the one to perform.
Right.
during the Super
Now,
Bowl.
Seth and Kodak, y'all not only our only special guest hosts. We also got House in the building, you guys.
What's good, y'all? How
Right.
y'all doing?
And I was gonna give him a special introduction.
Because I'm
But
special, though.
let me talk to the camera right quick, Lonnie. So, what's up, Freshman Rock the House? This is for y'all right here. It's the Lunch Box. I'm Dave, bringing y'all the latest information on the campus of Texas Southern University. Here with my favorite host, my main host, the one that shows me the most love, Damo. She's here with me today, and we have some special guests today. Let's bring in my friend, my guy, House, man. House.
What's good?
Thanks for
How
coming
y'all
through,
doing?
bro.
How y'all doing?
Yeah. So you are the sports guru here on campus. Can we call you that?
Oh,
Is
Can we
what
say
I
that?
am?
That's a
Yeah, that's
strong
what you are.
you that guy right now, that
I
guy.
don't know. I
like
wish
the way
I
they
had that title, but I don't know if I got it yet. I got a little work to do.
All right, and what does that work consist of?
Well, if I tell you, it's going to be the most complicated answer. Because I don't have a specific job in athletics, but I touch every sport and everything that go on. Videos,
Right,
pictures,
exactly.
Whatever go on, as you can see on the radio.
Right, exactly, and that's why I admire you so much. When it comes down to looking at what you do, it seems like you do a lot, and coming out of TSU, I think that's important. So, talk about some of the stuff, some of the transformations that the sports thing is going through with the new coach and everything. How is he?
Well, I tell you one thing that I've learned so far from Coach Mike Haywood. He doesn't take any BS from nobody, and I mean that from top to bottom. Like, from this position to that position, anybody that's supposed to do a job, you will be held accountable for that job, including me.
Right.
Like me personally, like I say, I work with athletics, but they hold practice. They start at 6 in the morning. He makes me accountable to be there at 6 a.m., which I only made it maybe one time. But like, I just say one day yesterday, he sent me a picture of everybody that was standing outside at practice, and he told me to say what was missing. Well, what was missing from the picture was me, because I wasn't there. I didn't get there to they got on the field at 6 o'clock. I got there at 7:30.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's held accountable for everything you do over there in that athletic facility there.
That's good. I think that's great. I think discipline is a big part of definitely football.
It's a large
Yeah,
part of it.
yeah. And for TSU football, I think we need somebody to be a bit more strict. And I talked to Derek Griffin about some stuff that happened. Maybe and it happened before school started. And from that situation, I could tell that he was somebody that even the best players could not even deal with or could not play with. You know what I'm saying? So that's a perfect example. And Derek Griffin, speaking of Derek Griffin, one of the most talented athletes here at Texas Southern University right now, multi-talented, basketball, football, man. He's the man. So shout out to Derek Griffin. It's the Lunch Box, bro. We shouting you out right here, bro. Talk about Derek Griffin this year. What can we expect out of him?
In basketball and football.
Basketball and football.
What you can expect from Derek Griffin is Derek Griffin.
Yeah.
Like,
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
he's a great player in itself, but, everybody has their place to grow.
Right.
Like, from last season to this season, he knew what he had to do. He's been making those strides. So, you'll see. I ain't going to say – because I don't know if you can see a better Derek Griffin.
Uh-huh.
But you can see a better Derek Griffin, and we'll see one in both sports this year.
Right
Well,
on.
my question is, last year a lot of people were saying they like seeing Derek Griffin more on the basketball court than the football field. But from what I was told is because we need players that can go up to the type of player that Derek Griffin is for football. So will we see a different Derek Griffin than we saw last year?
Yes. Yes, in one sense, but pretty much it's going to be the same Derek Griffin. I mean, like, you can't 10 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You know, everybody can't do it.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Everybody ain't able.
Amen.
Now, my question for volleyball is, how's Adriana Carson looking?
Carson is I won't say she's the leader of the team because I believe like her and Kaylee will be the
Fluke.
leaders of this team. But Carson has made a lot of strides over the summer. She's worked on her game. So has Kaylee. Kaylee Fluke. So everybody don't know I call her Fluky. But
Right. Let me see what y'all think about this. But for those who've been here, for those who aren't freshmen, those who've been here 2+ years and seeing the transformations, good, bad, or ugly, what y'all think? Right here, Seth, what you think?
All right. I want to say good. I want to say that a new slate is always a beautiful thing. TSU needs change. And with the new president and everything, I think there's change that can happen. It all depends on what he does as the year progresses.
Right. So, brand new TSU, new president, new head football coach, a lot of people getting fired, a lot of people getting hired. Good, bad, or ugly?
I had to go all three for 200, Bob. You know, it's good that we're making change. You know, some people, they got fired, you know, I had connections with. So that was bad.
Yeah.
But, and the ugly part of it is, I guess just missing my connections. Like,
Yeah.
like it's certain things, like, and this is for the freshmen that's listening. It ain't always about what you know. It's who you know.
Damn right.
You can get ahead in life by just knowing a person or two persons that can get you to this place and get you past everything else. But, you know, you always got to be ready for change. So
Yeah.
I was ready.
Yeah, you was ready, and I see you gelled in perfect, just
yeah.
right, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. So
You
the
and
next
Umbo.
question: would you guys say we would have to thank Take Back TSU for the new change?
As someone who assisted with that process, the whole Take Back TSU thing, I would say the beginning grunt work when we very first started, the togetherness that we had, the passion that was behind it to blow up the media, blow up the social media, and actually get the problems out there. I think that was something that definitely needed to happen. So I will say yes on that level.
Speaking to the mic.
I will say yes on that level for the simple fact that we needed to be that voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then as things trickled down later, I think other blocks started falling into place, which helped an overall change. And I think that was the goal. That was my goal, if that wasn't anyone else's. That was my goal personally, was to impart that change.
Okay, House, let's skip over to you. Do we thank Take Back TSU for the brand new TSU? Do we thank Take Back TSU for the brand new TSU?
No. I don't.
Oh, my bad.
At the same time, I appreciate everything they did. Like you saying you was a part of the beginning. I appreciate everything they did, but to make that movement, it was good. But at the same time, you could have got everything done within the same parameters, however you say that, of what's already in place. Like, there's forums, there's meetings, there's offices you can go see people. But, you know, sometimes you do have to just make a bang.
Yeah.
And they did make a bang. I appreciate them.
Yeah.
But, you know, it probably wasn't necessary all the way.
Gotcha. All right, so here we go. Let's do this. We all came here as freshmen. Am I correct?
Nope.
Okay, most of us did.
People
Most of
who
us
made the
did.
right decision.
So, what would you tell your younger self as a freshman? And this is to right here, Lonnie. This is to the younger freshmen. Y'all need to check this out. Listen to this. I'm asking these people, what would they tell their younger self when they came to TSU as freshmen? And I'm gonna answer this question as well. We're gonna start with Kodak on this one. Let's start with Kodak.
Now,
First
started with
things
Dear
first.
TSU or Dear Freshman.
Well, dear freshman, don't be mad because you got your refund late because it happened to the best of us. Let's put that out there.
That happened to you?
Yeah, it happened to me too.
It happens
Yes,
to me.
It happens
That
to the
happened to
best
you?
of us.
Yeah.
You got to be patient when it come down to that refund, man. A lot of people getting them. Oh, y'all can hear me? My
Yeah,
bad.
you good?
Okay, so yeah, you know what I mean? So that's one of the main things I would say because believe it or not, disagree with it or not, a lot of people wait on that refund when they come down to college. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're struggling when we get here. We need food in our rooms. We need this. We need that. So what I will say is be patient on your refund, man. Don't lose it when it come down to it.
What you got, House? What would you have to say? What would you tell younger House? Dear freshman House.
Dear freshman, make your camaraderie and your friendships, your relationships more earlier than later. I didn't start making all of my relationships on campus till my end of sophomore going into junior year. But if I would have started what I'm doing right now my freshman year, there's no telling where I would be right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would probably be the only undergraduate on campus on salary.
Right.
But, but it can happen. Like anything you want to do while you're in college, you can make that out of yourself.
Right, definitely.
Self.
Man, I would say, dear freshman, do everything, find balance. One thing as a freshman, you think, oh, I have time to do this, or I'll do this later. You push things off. You don't want to go to class sometimes. Oh, I'm going to go to this party. Number one thing in college with being successful is balance. You need a social life and you need your education. Both of those are why you are here. When people, I think it's slightly cliche to say that, oh, you're here just solely to get your education, because I believe college is one of the most potent networking opportunities in the world. When you get out of college, I don't think there will ever be the same networking opportunity, because you get to catch the CEOs before they're a CEO. You get to catch the lawyers before they're lawyers. You get to catch the doctors before they're doctors. This is the time where you need to build your empire.
Right. And I'm gonna take one over to all the freshmen at Freshman Rock the House. Dear freshmen, start investing in yourself right now. And when I say investing, I'm talking about two things: time and money. You start investing your time and you start investing your money into what you want to do right now. Because you know what? If you don't invest your money, you're gonna do something else with your money. Don't waste your money. I started investing in what I want to do very, very early, and it's turned out to be very great for me financially, and just finding out what I really want to do. So I would encourage y'all to definitely definitely go in early. Second thing I would encourage, live a little. You know what I'm saying? Live a little. Do something that you wouldn't normally do, and that's not. I'm not saying to do anything illegal, but do something that you would not normally do. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Let your mind imagine, and don't always say no. To open your mind and open up what you do to different ideas. And play with that. What you got, Damo?
All right, y'all. So Damo got to do one for the ladies one time.
Womp womp.
Boy. Okay. So from someone that's graduated, I'm gonna just say it like this: ladies, put yourselves first. The boys, they'll always be there, but if you're going to try to date someone, make sure that you're dating someone that knows, like, this school. If you have a job, this job. And then myself and God come first. You come after that. So if you find a boy that's cool with that and that supports you in your dream, then you could go with that. But ladies, remember, put yourself first and put God first.
Right on,
because it's going to get you through.
All right, any more advice that we would give the freshmen? What do they need to know? What keys can we give them right quick?
I got one.
House got some.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Hey,
pretty as simple as it gets.
Exactly. Right on.
Major key. Education is crown. Without it, you are dethroned.
Ha-ha.
The way he put that,
boy, dropping gems, man.
It's kind of hard to follow up after
Like,
that.
wait, what?
Go Google that.
I will piggyback off of what Domo said though. But this one is to the males, man. Make sure you put yourself first too. You know what I mean? A lot of times I ain't gonna say a lot of times, but when we're in college, man, males, period. We just think about females a lot. You know what I mean? We walk up and down the Tiger Walk, up and in the student center. You know what I mean? We see this female, we see that female. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you straight, bro. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out, man. Like you can try as much as you want, man, but this is how life goes. You know what I mean? You're gonna find who you want to be with in college, but then you're gonna change. Your personality gonna change. What you believe in gonna change. The way you see life gonna change.
Some people are here
To piggyback off of this guy right here,
bro.
Amen.
They all might look good in your eyes, but some look good from far, but far from good.
I'll take a shot.
Dropping gems. Freshman Rock the House. Y'all owe me. Look, Freshman Rock the House. I'm giving y'all this free knowledge, man. I'm telling y'all, these cats giving y'all this for free. For free. Y'all not getting this nowhere else, man. For real. This is real stuff. These are seniors and juniors talking that real stuff. And you know, we're not holding back. So thank y'all for that. Let's move on to some announcements. What we got going on at TSU? I'll start off with this, which I think is live. And Damo told me about this. That the Houston Celebrity Basketball game and the Labor Day Classic is on the same day, but it's at different times. So you'll be able to attend both. And then TSU
Don't matter if it's at different times. It's gonna be bad for you, big fella.
You still think it's a bad idea?
It's gonna cause some problems, big fella.
Well, let's discover how can it? They got buses going from that game.
What time does the celebrity game start?
Ooh.
2.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. At Prairie View A&M, they starting their tailgating Wednesday. So the parking lot gonna be packed before you even get there Sunday.
Yeah.
So they start their tailgating Wednesday, and y'all we supposed to go to a basketball game in the H&PE. You say it started at 2? 1?
It might start around 1 or 2.
It's gonna take about an hour and a half, and then you got an hour travel. But it's all right though, you know.
Is it still recording? Wait, hold on.
Though is at PV. Aren't we hosting?
No, we're not hosting it. We change. It switches every year. We hosted last year. That's why we got in free last year. This year it's $30.
Oh yeah, I most definitely.
It starts at $30.
It starts. Hold on.
How does it? What do you mean start? Just give me.
So IDs ain't working.
Are you still recording, Dave?
30 to 60.
Oh, it's not recording. We're gonna start this conversation over.
So yeah, about this game though.
Wait, hold on, y'all. We're gonna have to start this conversation over.
Hey, I need that to happen just like that.
Where did it start messing up at? All right, let's just start it all over. All right, y'all. Wait, are we recording?
No, we're not starting all over. House, talk about
why it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Why it's not a good idea for those games to be on the same day. It's great to have a celebrity game on campus. It brings publicity to your campus. But at the same time, you will want people there. This is our, quote-unquote, biggest game of the year, Labor Day Classic. And you put a celebrity game on our campus the same day. I don't see how that works out. Because me personally, I have no chance of making it to the celebrity game. Because I have to be with the football team at 1. The game starts at 1. So we have to be there at 1, travel from 2 to 3, get there, prepare for the game, and celebrity game means nothing to me.
Right. So, but for the majority of the students, will they be able to leave the celebrity game and get to the PV game on that bus? I don't know how many students they're trying to take.
The thing is, you get on that bus, I hope you have a ticket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because
it's great to have buses to go. I love that. Yeah, but they got to buy their own ticket. So that means they buying 2 tickets that day. Unless the celebrity game is free for our students?
I don't think it is. Well, actually, they're giving away tickets.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
so
good.
They're giving like 50.
They're giving away 50 tickets, but then they're also giving students the opportunity to volunteer. So that's their way.
Okay.
Right. But what my question is, for students, it starts at $30 as well for the Labor Day Classic, just so people could be sure?
Yes, ma'am. All tickets start at $30. So if they run out of $30 tickets, you might get a $45 ticket.
To 60.
To 60.
They're gonna pay off. They're gonna pay off that stadium from the first day.
Yeah. So with that being said, so what time the
celebrity game start?
Okay, now when it comes to the Labor Day Classic house, who do you see winning? Or I know, like unbiased, if you didn't work for TSU, hopefully it's gonna mess up your job.
There is no bias. I'm a Tiger.
Straight up.
Right. It doesn't matter. We got beat last year, but I still would. To this day, I tell them we could have won that game.
Yeah.
Ain't no bandwagon.
Like, it's not a bandwagon. Like, I love my TSU. Like, I met somebody the other day. I said, they was from Illinois or something. I said, how did you pass all those other HBCUs to come to my HBCU?
Right.
But it's just, I'm a Tiger. We're going to win. And we're going to win by a lot. Let me say that in the mic real loud so they can we're going to win by a lot.
Not a little.
Right on.
But a lot.
I definitely I have confidence in those guys. Talk about that quarterback since we on the subject of football.
Jay Kristoff?
Is that gonna be the starting quarterback, or is the other guy gonna be the starting quarterback?
I would just like to say that the news hasn't been dropped yet.
Oh wow!
The starting quarterback won't be named until the 2 days before a game.
Oh
but
wow!
All the quarterbacks that we have are working diligently. They're learning. This is the most anybody on the team has learned anything about football since they've been here. I've asked numerous football players what was the difference between last year and this year, and most of them tell me one word: knowledge.
You know what's crazy to me? When I used to help with Chatterbox and them for the radio show for the Maroon and Gray show, you would hear in the gym dead silence, like no spirit at all when Ashbury was here. And then now it's like you can look on Snapchat and see it's a totally different locker room now. Do you think that could also
They
help?
redid the entire facilities from the field to the field house, inside out. You got locks getting into the locker room. Like, you got to have a key code. Everybody can't get in. But when I tell you, when you in there, you're a family. Like, I haven't played a down of football since 2009. But you couldn't tell me today that I'm not a part of the football team. Not a part of the coaching staff. I'm a part of the football team. I'm with them when they huddle up at the end, when they pray, when they go out. I just love it. I enjoy being around the team.
Right.
Could you make a career out of what you're doing now?
I plan to make a career out of what I'm doing now.
Now, speaking of careers, Self and Kodak, what made you guys start Freeverse? I'm gonna let y'all give us a 1 minute spill on that real quick.
Freeverse, it wasn't necessarily started by us. It was something that we stepped in and helped grow. And Freeverse basically would entail helping other students on campus recognize their passions for poetry and or rapping and singing. Like, we do a showcase on campus called Verses and Vibes, where we allow them to showcase their talents, whatever they are. We've had dancers, singers, live band, all kind of stuff. You name it, we've had it. And we want to give those students those opportunities.
Right on. Right here, Lonnie. We talk to him right quick. And we're going to let y'all think I can give us like 2 more verses on that so far
I
gone?
give you 8 more verses. What's up?
Hey, man, special shout out to all those individuals putting on Freshman Rock the House, SGA, UPC, and all the other campus organizations repping Texas Southern University. Up here to uplift the younger ones, man. We here for the freshmen, man. We love y'all. I'm Dave, president of Radio, Television, and Film Club. If you have any aspirations on becoming in front of the camera or being some type of editor or shooter or editing or whatever you want to do with this camera or behind the camera, let me know. You can hit me up on my personal cell, 832-245-3297, or hit the lunchbox up at contact.txsulunchbox@gmail.com. Check us out on Instagram. We're going to have Self and Kodak leave us out on another verse, and we're going to have Damo give us some closing statement. What's good, Damo?
All right, you guys, now make sure you follow us on Instagram at TXS. Can you turn that down?
My bad.
I'm just playing. TXSU Lunch Box. Follow Dave at Dave Liberations. Follow me at Damo Did That. And then also next week, we should be having the Miss Houston Caribbean, Ashley Vernon. She'll be coming here next week. And we might have another artist here. You may not know, but make sure you guys check us out on the Lunchbox.
It's that Lunchbox Radio, we coming down. And you know we in that city, what, that H-Town.
And we in that H-Town. Shout out to the kings and queens, get around your crown.
Go and wear your crown, let your melanin pop. If a boy come at you sideways, tell that boy stop.
Tell that boy stop, or get that boy drop. Send him to the door, see him how quick he get kicked out.
Like, see how Kiki get kicked out? Like he was from that booth. But that Louisiana don't play with these dudes.
Hey, don't play with the dudes. I got 3 chances and you got 1 rule.
One rule, don't try to go, cause you can't see me if you can't even mess with this here flow. Make them hit the door, I'll pick it up by myself, cause you know that self gon' go.
Hey.
I'm about to blow like a rocket, that's my time, man, yeah, it's going down. Yeah, you know I got that sound, you can grab your own mic, but I'm the one that take the beat. And you can't even mess with Houston, you can't take the heat.
Hey, coming through, cross you up like your pastor. You making no sense like white lives matter.
White lives matter, man, I didn't even notice. I mean, what is your impression, nigga? You were trying to focus.
What's your focus? Girl, what your folks is? If white lives matter, then black lives is the focus.
I mean, they trying to act like Black's lives what the joke is. Cause I done seen the kind of funny thing, they know this.
Like, and you notice I'm the Panther. Coming through fist up like I'm a Black Panther.
Like I'm Black Panther, like I'm Batman. You don't understand, black people got the plan.
We got the plan and we got the whole route. If your white lives matter, I'll shut your white mouth like
I'll shut your white mouth. You can get white out like I'm trying to cross your history out. Now white now.